Hello YouTube, and this is Mr. Morton Jerky bringing you a special video today. Now, I've seen some talk online about console commands for Skyrim for the PC, and so I decided I'd make kind of a quick clip displaying really how to do it pretty simply. This way just about anybody can do it, and unfortunately for Xbox players for the time being, you can only do this on the PC, so sorry for you. But anyway, back to the PC players. So the way that you access the console is you hit the tilde key, which is located to the left of the 1. It should look kind of like an apostrophe. So we hit that, and we get this little drop tab here. Now initially you're thinking, well, there's nothing here that helps me. So, obviously what you want to do, and this is kind of a complicated way to do it, but you can just type help. And scrolling up and down with your page up and page down key, you can scroll through and it'll tell you the different types of things that you can do. Now, I didn't really find this helpful. I had to go online and search for things myself, but you can specify more to where it, let's say you wanted to spawn people. All you need to type is help and then in quotations what you're looking for. In this case, for this example, we'll use orc. So I'll type orc. And then 4 just specifies the field in which you're searching. 0 being all, 1 being settings, 2 through 2 and 3, I don't quite remember. I'll look here in a minute, but 4 specifies for other. And other, if we hit OK or enter, gives us all these lists of NPCs. Now, it doesn't really specify what each orc is, so you'll basically have to look at random. But to begin the fun, before we do any of this, let's activate a couple cheats. That way we can make this experience a little more funny, a little more enjoyable. So, and this is all case sensitive, by the way, so as you see it, type it. If it's all caps, type it all caps, otherwise it won't work. So to start off, we will type TGM. And TGM, as you can see, enables God mode. And God mode is basically standalone. You cannot be hurt, and you also get the perk of unlimited shouts. And let me make sure I have unrelenting. I do. And so I'll demonstrate. If you hold Z for shout for PC, as you can see, my charge bar is still recharging, but it still allows me to shout. And this allows for a lot of possibilities. So let's go back to the tilde. And as you can see, it says all these complicated codes here, NPC underscore colon, etc, etc, etc. And that doesn't really help you. So what you want to look at is the FF code, followed by the numbers, and then letter and another number. So to place it next to you, what you're going to want to put is player, period, place, and this is no spaces, at me, and now we press space, and then in all caps, FF, and for this I'm going to use the very bottom orc. So FF0014DE. And then this specifies to where you want to spawn one character. And all you have to do to spawn this one character is just press enter. As you can see, it spawns an orc right next to me. He's not hostile, so conveniently for us, he won't hurt me. Unfortunately for him, I don't like orcs. And that was extremely boring. So let him get back up. Let's try his foos again. That's a little better. So, back to this. Now we're going to spawn a few more people. And you might be thinking, well, I want to spawn, let's say 50 people at once. Make my own video, why not? So, we'll go back and we'll use the same orc. So player dot place at me FF0014DE, and then space, and then you just specify the quantity that you want to spawn, whether it be 50 or 500 or whatever. I would recommend not going over this much, which is 125. And that's if you have a very powerful computer. And not to boast, but mine can control it. And if yours can too, then, I mean, great. I'm not trying to say mine's better or anything, but for this case, we'll just do 20, just to prove. So as you can see, no error messages. And if we zoom out, we've got 20 orcs. Very simple way to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Don't take that the wrong way. So let's just foos for a some guys out here. Make it kind of a fun so they do not like me one bit. I wouldn't either if I had some Nord shouting at me. Especially when it makes me go flying off cliffs and rolling down stairs. But I don't think I'd be happy because I'm green, so goodbye. I think that's all of them for now. I see a couple still alive. I don't know. Never mind. He's dead. So anyway, another funny little bonus thing. Let's go ahead and place one more orc. FF00 for DE. Whoops. DE. We'll just spawn one. And one thing you can do is note that when you hit tilde, it pauses the game. Now, in some cases, if you go to search for more codes, then it'll tell you to specify region. And you can do that very simply just by clicking on them. As you can see right here, it says FF001532. And that's just specifying what I targeted. And click again, and it'll untarget. So just click it. And then, in this case, just because it's really funny, we'll type in sex change. And you're going to expect to see, you know, womanly features on this man. Well, it's kind of self-explanatory here. Womanly voice, male head, floating head, beard, just really overall creepy, so I'm just going to kill him here. Ugly. And that's not discriminating against orcs. Kind of is, but I don't care. Sorry about that little cutout. I figured out what the problem was. The problem was is that when I had my console commands open, I had something targeted, and so that just directly makes whatever I set, in this case TCL, I'm basically setting TCL for the ground, and it's not going to do me any good at all. So just don't select it on anything, and it default selects you. So in this case, TCL, and it should say collision off. And again, this references to noclip. Noclip is floating. As you can see, I'm floating. I'm jumping, floating, whatever. And you can fly like a bird if you want. So let's fly like a bird up to the throat of the world. Not really, that'll take way too long. But I'm going to give a little example here. Let's search for bandits. Bandits are hostile. They're fun to foos or da. So help bandit 4, and then let me get the trees out of the screen so you guys can see this better. That didn't work. There we go. And we are going to put player.place at me FF00, again just the bottom one, 1456. And then we'll put 50. Where are my bandits? They're around here somewhere. There they are. So right now, they can't do anything. They may be hostile. They can't do anything because they have TCL.
Yeah?
And like I said before, TCL just means that they are basically not colliding, not interacting with any of the environment. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. Collision's back on. As you can see, they kind of file out here. And they're kind of neutral right now, which is strange for bandits. So, you can see one random kitchen. So I'm going to start the barrage with an arrow to the knee. And now push right out. For you, we'll do that again. It's more to the thigh, but more foosing. They seem to be slightly scared of me. Player with his pickaxe, get out of his face. Minecraft player over there, dual wielding with a sword pickaxe. These guys don't seem to be doing very much, so I'm gonna going to turn TCL back on. And see, they're just sprinting in place now. That guy really wants to kill me. But I'm going to sheath my weapon. And again, Minecraft guy is not having a good day, so I'm just going to zoom on out of here. Fly up over here. And I'm not too sure if this guy's picking his nose or his eyeball. He seems to be dead. Anyway, I digress. Let's turn TCL back on. Get back into the action. So I fall again. As you can see, there's an army of bandits. And... So you get the picture. If you get sick of these guys and they're not dying too easily, to kill anything hostile, and this is specifically hostile, just type in no spaces, no caps, kill all. Boom. Everyone's dead. And it's a happy ending for everyone except for the bandits. As you can see, my vicinity doesn't go out to the people that aren't hostile because they're outside of my range and have deactivated as being registered as hostile. I can search them. It's actually a glitch because some of these people are dead, or all of them. It may be because they were in the middle of some kind of animated thing, like maybe getting up from falling down. And so the game thinks that they're still moving. So, I'm not too sure how to fix it, but it is kind of entertaining to see a moonwalking Nord. So, I think that's all I have for now. I may add some more videos later on. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and even favorite the video if you want. Please comment on anything that I left out or I need to improve on. This is new to me. Commenting is new to me, so any help is appreciated. I'm signing off, Mr. Morning Jerky. I'll see you guys later.